I am, and I hereby throw myself upon the mercy of this court, or lack thereof.
Off with your head!
But wait, there's more. It turns out I had an unknown silent power urging me down those darkened voodoo corridors. A power far more insidious than I could ever hope to be. I submit to the court this journal, property of the... Quiet up there! The voodoo lady!
Ooh, that creepy lady who lives in the shack?
What the what?
In these pages you will find detailed plans, laid out by the voodoo lady over the course of many years, to manipulate my never-ending rise to power. My hunger for voodoo, my seemingly endless cycle of ironically comical death and disturbing resurrection. My obsession with the darling Elaine. It's all because of her.
Off with her head!
Into the jungle beast!
That's a bit
Be true.
harsh.
Order! Order! I hereby call for the release of Guybrush, Threepwood, and the immediate imprisonment of LeChuck and the voodoo lady! To the brig with both of them!
I've had it up to me eye patch with all this land-loving lollygagging. I'm off to plunder me some treasure.
Don't run off. Damn it.
Don't worry about me, my friend. Go cure your wife.
She just run off.
Well, I'm finally free, but now my pox-crazed wife is nowhere to be found. A mad scientist is hunting her for who knows what reason, and the legendary voodoo sponge that was supposed to cure her has turned out to be useless. Under normal circumstances, I'd ask the voodoo lady for help, but she's sitting in the jail cell next to my archenemy, who may or may not be my best friend, after it's been revealed that she's been the secret power behind most of my travails over most of my life as a pirate. Maybe I should have been a beekeeper like my Uncle Sid.
That is quite a twist, isn't it? Well, let's talk to her.
Hey, you!
Hello, Threepwood.
You sent me on a wild albatross chase for La Esponja Grande and promised me it would cure the pox. But after fending off sexually ambiguous merpeople, a giant manatee, and your crazy ex-boyfriend, what do I get for my trouble? This sorry excuse for a kitchen sponge.
La Esponja.
Ah, I noticed you strategically left out the Grande from this worthless piece of junk. Once it cured my piddly leftover pox, it didn't have enough mojo left to cure Elaine.
It's not worthless. It is merely young. It must be brought to maturity in order to reach its voodoo-absorbing potential.
What to maturity? How am I supposed to do that? Give it a talk about the sponge birds and sponge bees?
Like
Yes.
all infants, La Esponja needs nourishment. It must be fed 6 special voodoo courses to bring it to adult size.
What sort of meal is that?
A feast for the senses. The menu, Threepwood. Take it, and serve the sponge a meal unlike any other.
And then?
It will grow.
Hey, neat. There's a map of the Flotsam Jungle on the cover. No more listening to bees and birds and boars for this mighty pirate.
Except there's marks on it.
Well, that's odd.
Oh, what the? There's a lot of folding. Definitely is. Can I fold that back?
It's like
can.
a whole new map now.
Huh. That is actually new to me. I didn't actually discover that during the previous recording, so that's cool. I don't know what I'd use it for, but I'm sure we'll get to that. Feast for the senses. A voodoo feast in 6 courses, guaranteed to embiggen the smallest beastie. Once completed, in order, your wee beastie will grow to maturity. Substitutions encouraged. Substitutions encouraged. Well, the only thing we really got is the lamp-shaped leg, as far as I know. So maybe we'll need that at some point. First course: put on a napkin that's a sight, a garish cloth, or deskly bright. So we gotta find a really bright piece of cloth and feed it to the sponge. That's that's weird no matter how you go about it. Second one. Antipasta jungle meat gives off a smell like stinky feet. Now, I'll just give my thoughts on it, because I have been thinking about these, since I haven't really... Maybe I did the first one? I don't really remember, but... well, my thought on that one is at least that a bright cloth, well, that's probably just Stan's jacket, isn't it? Because that thing is really, really bright, so it's probably that. The smell one, that it says jungle meat, so there has been continuous mentions of the jungle beast. So I'm guessing it's something to do with that. Third course, before the main course, clench your palate with taste that hits you like a mallet. No clue. Fourth, the main course will cost quite a flap. To find the sixth sense, use your map. I think I may have just discovered that one with all the folding I did. That's probably it. Fifth course, now engorged, a small dessert. A touch, so shocking, it might hurt. Now I think that has something to do with something that is in the Senju's map. How do I get... In his estate, his mansion, there is something there, I believe, which we can now access, which I will show you in a second. Sixth course, your meal finished. Let out a cheer, or belch so loud that all can hear. No clue again. No clue.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
Alright, sure. So let's run over to... Oh, Stan's selling stuff. Hey dude.
Stan! Threepwood! No hard feelings over all those various civil and criminal charges?
Water under the bridge.
Great.
A bridge with a fast-talking shyster/salesman dangling from it.
You've got some new souvenirs, yeah. But can I have your jacket? Well, that would be handy. At least a part of it. Because we only need a napkin sized or something, right?
I don't suppose you'd be willing to sell me your eye-bending jacket.
Give up my jacket? That'd be like Samson getting a buzz cut, or King Arthur losing Excalibur, or Bluebeard dyeing himself blonde.
Huh?
Without my jacket, my salesman mojo would wither away faster than a hothouse orchid in a pizza oven.
So that's a maybe?
I think that's a no. Yeah, new souvenirs.
What kind of souvenirs could you possibly be making out of the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck?
Oh, ye of little faith! Feast your eyes on the all-new People vs. LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady collection!
Well, let's start from the top.
What's this?
It's a little decorative pin I've whipped up.
Trial of the Century 2. Electric Voodoo.
We're still working on a title.
Well, that did show a mallet. So maybe that's a hint towards the Dutch one? I don't even remember the number now.
What's that one?
That's our cursed cutlass of Cthulhu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
What's happening?
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
Now I think that is going to be really important. And yeah, I'm sad to say that, but yeah, I might as well.
What's that?
It's my entrancing Voodoo Lady dashboard good luck charm.
Oh god.
Disturbing.
Yeah, definitely.
On second thought.
Say no more.
I won't. Have you seen my wife? Yeah, she did run out after all.
Have you seen my wife?
Have I? That crazy sea devil hit me up for one of my patented and perfectly passable porcelain power pirate treasure maps before hightailing it for the jungle. If we're lucky, that thing will keep her going around in circles for weeks.
Well said, actually. Well, let's go through the other talking options as well.
Still trying to make a buck on my recently cleared name?
Nah, I sold all that junk to that Dooro sap. I moved on to the next trial of the century. Flotsam Island versus LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady.
Have they been put on trial? I don't think so.
Have the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck been put on trial yet?
Have they? It's the trial of the century.
Wait, I thought I was the trial of the century.
Yesterday's news, Threepwood.
Well, boo. So, yeah, is he prosecuting then?
So, what kind of case are you building against LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady?
Oh, I'm not prosecuting them. I'm defending them.
What? Why?
Why do I do anything, Threepwood? Money, pieces of 8, filthy lucre. That Voodoo Lady babe is loaded. Funny thing though, she only let me take the case if I defend LeChuck too.
Funny like a peg leg.
Well, bye now.